So in this course, we are going to talk about Chaitanya Shikshashtakam, and there are many questions concerning Chaitanya Shikshashtakam, like why Chaitanya Shikshashtakam is very important to us, what is the central core message of Chaitanya Shikshashtakam, and what are the divisions of Chaitanya Shikshashtakam, and what are the teachings of Chaitanya Shikshashtakam. Well, today in this talk, I'm going to discuss why Chaitanya Shikshashtakam is so important to Gaudiya Vaishnavas, especially Gaudiya Vaishnavism. So there are 4 reasons for that. The first reason is Chaitanya Shikshashtakam is directly spoken by Lord Chaitanya, who according to Gaudiya Vaishnavas is none other than the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Shri Krishna. This is the only work with us which is documented and authorized by all the devotees, and we know that it was spoken by Lord Chaitanya. But did Lord Chaitanya speak Chaitanya Shikshashtakam? Or did he sing? Or did he recite? Well, none of these happened, because we know from Chaitanya Charitamrita, chapter 20, Ante Leela, verse 1, where Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami says, Prem udbhavita bhavam harsha irshaya uddvega danya arti mishritam lapitam gaura chandrasya bhagyavadbhir nishevate. The word here in Sanskrit is lapitam, where Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami says that that Mahaprabhu was talking like a crazy man. So when a person talks like a crazy man, his words are spoken, the English word uses babbling. He was simply babbling words. He was not speaking. He was basically conscious and not conscious of what he is speaking. In a mad, intoxicated mood of love, the verses were simply outpouring from his heart. Or in other words, his love took form of letters, and that is Chaitanya Shikshashtakam. So this Shikshashtakam is being babbled by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in his ecstasy, in his madness. Now, well, you might say when a person is crazy and a person is mad, he generally speaks nonsense and absurd, incoherent, inconsistent words. But when a person is drunk with love of God, then whatever he speaks, that's consistent, that's coherent, that's logical, or in other words, that's very systematic. Why? Because a person who is drunk with wine, his words are, he is out of touch of reality. But a person who is drunk with love, he is in direct touch with reality. He is in touch with Krishna, God. God is reality. And reality, according to mathematicians, because they study reality, and according to physicists, because they study reality, is symmetric, is logical, and systematic and beautiful. So automatically, the verses babbled by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Shikshashtakam is automatically a very systematic, sequential set of verses which summarizes the entire Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy. In fact, the entire Vaishnava philosophy. This is the first reason why Chaitanya Shikshashtakam is so important to all of us, because it is babbled by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The second reason why Chaitanya Shikshashtakam is very important to us, by the way, Chaitanya Shikshashtakam, we say Shikshashtakam because these are 8 verses which were, uh, let's say spoken, or let's say babbled. These are 8 verses which are babbled by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Uh, Set of 8 verses. Ashtakam means 8, Chaitanya means Lord Chaitanya. So the second important point why Chaitanya Shikshashtakam is important is because Chaitanya Shikshashtakam is the essence of Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy, specifically Gaudiya Vaishnavas. How do we know that Chaitanya Shikshashtakam is the essence of Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy. We know this because of two reasons. The first reason is Chaitanya Charitamrita, which is written by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, which is a book delineating the life and teachings of Lord Chaitanya, which largely focuses on the philosophy of Lord Chaitanya, a philosophy of Gaudiya Vaishnavism, and not pastimes. For pastimes, there are different books like Chaitanya Bhagavat, Chaitanya Mahakavya, Chaitanya Chandramrit, etc. etc. Chaitanya Charitamrita is a philosophical book. And the last chapter of Chaitanya Charitamrita, that is Antilila, chapter 20, that is Chaitanya Shikshashtakam. Krishna Kaviraj Goswami writes his whole book, and Bhaktivinoda Thakur writes in the introduction of Chaitanya Charitamrita of chapter 20 that this chapter summarizes the entire philosophy of Lord Chaitanya Charitamrita. Krishna Goswami devises his book in such a way that it ends in this critical and important teaching of Lord Chaitanya, which is called as Chaitanya Shikshashtakam. That's why we know that Chaitanya Shikshashtakam is the most important for Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy. He puts it at the end, at the climax, at the highest point of Chaitanya Charitamrita. He wants us to lead. He wants that we should be led by the teaching of Lord Chaitanya Charitamrita to Chaitanya Shikshashtakam, imbibe it, follow it, apply it in our life, and perfect our lives and attain love of God. And the second important point, why Chaitanya Shikshashtakam, how do we know that Chaitanya Shikshashtakam is the essence of all Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy? Because Bhaktivinoda Thakur, who revived our Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy, his all books and songs, largely all books and songs are based on Chaitanya Shikshashtakam. We know that by reading all his books. He wrote around 200 books, and most of them are systematized and based on Chaitanya Shikshashtakam. Okay, the third reason why Chaitanya Shikshashtakam is important is because Chaitanya Shikshashtakam takes us to the climax of devotion, to the highest summit of devotion. We have four sampradayas in Vaishnavism: Madhvacharya, Sri Sampradaya, Ramanuja Sampradaya, or Sri Sampradaya. Both of these sampradayas they set the goal of devotees as moksha or liberation. That's it. Although they also talk about love, but that's quite hidden. Other sampradayas like Vallabh Sampradaya, Nimbark Sampradaya, they talk about love, but their goal is Sri Krishna himself. But our sampradaya, the goal of our sampradaya, or Gaudiya Vaishnava sampradaya, according to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is love. According to Shikshashtakam, the goal is love of God and not God himself. And that too, within love, there is a special type of love which is the goal of Gaudiya Vaishnavism, that is love in separation. And again, within love and separation, the speciality of Gaudiya Vaishnavism is the last verse of Chaitanya Shikshashtakam, Ashlishyavad Padratam Vinashtumam, where the highest level of devotion is said to be that even if we don't attain love, still we will keep on serving the Supreme Personality of Godhead birth after birth. Even if the Lord sends us to hell or neglects us and do not give us the reward of our sadhana or devotion, still we will keep on serving. This is the highest climax of devotional service which Chaitanya Shikshashtakam talks about. And the fourth reason that why Chaitanya Shikshashtakam is very important to all of us is because it delineates the process and the system of chanting of the holy names of the Lord. The process, and how do we know that? Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written two books, Harinam Chintamani, which delineates the process of chanting, and Bhajan Rahasya, which is a sequel of Harinam Chintamani, which delineates the system of chanting. So by process I mean that Chaitanya Shikshashtakam tells us how do we chant, what are the qualities of chanting, what are the prayers we should do while chanting, what is the mood of chanting. This is all Chaitanya Shikshashtakam talking about. 4th and 5th verse are prayers of chanting, 6th, 7th verse and 8th verse they are talking about mood of chanting, third verse is talking about the qualities which we should develop while chanting. That's a process, which is a Harinam Chintamani. And the system of chanting is also described in Chaitanya Shikshashtakam, which Bhaktivinoda Thakur describes in Bhajan Rahasya. For example, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says the first verse of Chaitanya Shikshashtakam, that is Cheto Darpana Marjanam, it delineates, it advises us first to chant the holy names with the concept that holy name and God is one, Nam and Nami is one. And when we chant that regularly, and when our mind is fixed on that concept, then slowly move to the second verse, that is try to avoid Namaprad. Durdaiva midrisham mahajani nanurava. And the third verse, when you try to avoid Namaprad, and the third verse advises us to develop qualities so that we can continue our chanting. And the fourth verse, na dhanam, na janam, na sundaram, it advises us how to chant continuously with taste. And the fifth verse is Ragunaga Bhakti, and so on and so on and so on. So this is a system of chanting. So because of these four reasons, Chaitanya Shikshashtakam is very important to our Gaudiya Vaishnavism. The first is because it is babbled by Lord Chaitanya. The second is because it's the essence of Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy. The third is because it takes us to the climax of devotion. And the fourth is because it delineates the process and the system of chanting of holy names. So in the next lecture, we will discuss what is the central message of Chaitanya Shikshashtakam. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.